possible, right? Examples I'll share in the link, you don't worry about that now. But still somebody following running notes for those guidelines. These examples I'll paste in your links.
Good afternoon, all of you. Last explanation about the internal CSS. Theoretical part completed. Now I'll show the example on this. See the once this code. We are creating 3 H1 tags here. Different data. But all 3 H1 tags, the style is same only. Style color red, color red, color red. So intention is here. I want to display all H1 tags with the red color. I want to display all H1 tags with red color. This is basic code. But this one is inline CSS or internal CSS? Inline CSS. But when you write the inline CSS, some situations will get the repetitive code like this. See that style color red. A blue box, yellow box, if you observe it, it's a matching code. So inline CSS, sometimes we have these type of problems. The same code repeating again and again and again. For elimination of this repetition code, we are using internal CSS. Instead of writing the 3 times the same property, internal CSS providing the shortcut. So internal CSS, what happens here? One time we are writing CSS style, but it is automatically applying to all H1 tags. All H1 tags are all paragraphs, are all H2s, all labels, something like that. You need more effective, I think take the one more H1. Suppose bootstrap. And one more H1, total 5 tags, Angular. So 5 H1s. And 5 H1s, I need the same style. A blue yellow color, what is the indication, sir? And a matching code. Edit plus, when you are highlighting some word here like this, matching words are automatically highlighting with yellow color. But I want to check this language how many times available in my program, sir. You just double click on the lang word. Where it is available or how many times it is available, that all are highlighted with yellow color. So right now we don't have any yellow color. The lang keyword not repeated. Then repeat on HTML word. Observed. The edit plus advantage that one. So when you double click on any of the word, the same type of words where it is available in all our program, that is highlighted with yellow color. So sometimes we are cross-checking the code at the time, that is easier to easily trace the location. So when I'm double click on here, sir, it is highlighted with all yellow colors. The matching are same words. Now the problem identified here, 5 times we designed the style color red 5 times. But if 5 times I'm not interested, then go for internal. So internal CSS, we have to type inside the style tag, and the style tag should be typed inside the head tag. Yesterday we already discussed this, sir. Style And style inside as per the syntax. Which tag you want to apply the styles? The name of the tag followed by the list of properties. I want to apply all these styles for H1 tag, sir. Take the H1, open curly bracket, write color followed by red, then H1 close. This is apply these styles. Apply these styles on which tag? H1 tag. How many H1s? All H1s. In this program, how many H1s available? Those all H1s got affected with this red color. But now see, remove this part of the code. I'm trying to show. In inline scenario, you have to repeat the code. Internal scenario, we don't need to repeat the code. But finally, both are applying the styles. Next, similarly, can I define one more tag, sir? Some paragraphs or labels or spans, sir. Your interest, take the label tag here. Suppose first name. A couple of labels I'm taking. First name, line break. Next label followed by last name, line break. Once again, one more label, some contact number. Total 3 labels. The default look of all 3 labels is black and white. The default look of all the 3 labels is black and white. Now I want to change the color of 3 labels, sir. Go to the top of this program, label, open curly bracket, color followed by, write your interested color, anything. So blue I'm going to taking here. In this program, how many labels available? Those all are comes with blue color. All 3 labels are comes with blue color. But now both things try to identify, sir, how many times you defining styles? How many times we are defining the CSS styles? One time. But how many times it is applying on the tags, sir? N number of times. Styles we defined only once, but it is applying on multiple times. So you know nearly 22 tags. Yesterday I listed together. Write all the 22 tags like this. No objections. But don't write the BR tag. Reason now, if you apply the BR tag color, it's not visible to your eyes. So waste. And applying the color on air and mode. If it's trying to change the BR tag color, it's nothing but done. You are trying to change the color of air. No use. Okay, internal inline. How to develop? We got an idea here. Yesterday inline completed and this is the internal. Now I'm moving to the external operations. But already internal is working perfectly. Then why we have to go for external, sir? I'll show the one small reason. The example 12. This completed is example 12. Now I'm going to taking another example. This is one more example. And here I'm going to using the H1 tag some apple. But if I run this program, apple comes with red color or black color? Black color. Red color not applied. But we defined, sir, you defined in the previous example. This example is different. So internal CSS limit within that program only, within that page only. But once if you come out of that program, sir, your styles are jump. But I want to apply in this program, next program also, sir. Then we have to prefer the external CSS. If we define the same styles in external, we can apply these styles all over the project. Defining these all the things once in the external, and it is applicable for the whole project. Project in the sense of websites, sir. A website is a collection of web pages. How many pages available in our website? That number of times these are all applying. That is called as the global styles. External is also called as global styles. Internal CSS, one small problem, it is not carry forward to next program. But I want to apply for all programs same styles. Then we are preferring the external. First, I'll give the definition or meanings and rules and regulations. So heading external. Writing HTML tag and CSS code in separate files. Files changing, sir. That is called as the external. Writing HTML tags and CSS code, not in the same program. In different programs. HTML code developing in separate program, CSS code is developed in the separate program. So that I mentioned here, writing HTML tags and CSS code in the different programs. How many programs are? CSS one program, HTML one program. So total 2 programs are formed. Within brackets, I'm writing like that, 2 files. HTML code developed in separate file. CSS program is developed in the separate file. And both we have to say with the different names and different extensions also. So it is called as external pattern. It is just a definition or meanings. If you observe the inline, internal, external, a procedure, especially a first sentence, we have the small funny things that this is HTML and this is CSS. After some time, what happens, sir? This is HTML and this is CSS. Now, sir, this is HTML and this is CSS. That file different, this file different. Files also saved, separated. You got just one here. What happens, sir? Gap between the HTML code and CSS code. First scenario, there is no gap between the HTML and CSS, both in the side by side and same line. Second scenario, the distance increased between these two. Third scenario, not distance, complete different places also. Funny thing and why I said means, sir, a small movie related example or a real life example. This is a small house, sir, 2 BHK flat, 1 BHK flat, whatever it may, some house. And inside we have some rooms also. Room number 1, room number 2, room number 3, kitchen room, hall, something like this. Next, wife and husband. One wife and one husband. See this one. మన movies lo love story related movies, sentimental movies, especially not crime, not faction, not something. Love story related, sir. So one is the wife and one is the husband. Indirectly, one is the HTML and one is the CSS. Easy identification letter also I am writing. First to wife, madam first priority kada. Next to husband, because husband always following the wife. A common thing. Before marriage act, we are not doing like that, sir. Everybody, including myself also. But after marriage, total changing and matter, not in our control. Ball is out of the order. So recently, a couple of months married, sir. But wife, what it is saying, husband conformly doing that one. Initial days kada, common thing from, because she's coming from other house to our house without hurting, without feeling. What she said, we are doing that all the things. We are interested, not interested, whatever it may be. It does not matter. So both are staying in the same place also. Both are going to taking the food in same plate also. Starting days, amma. Affected different. Wife is getting the favor, husband is taking the medicine also. A husband is getting any favor, wife is going to taking the injection also. Automatically favor controlling. So, the concept. But slowly days running on, sir. Going on, going on, going on. Oh, 2 years completed, sir. 2 years later, movies lo manaki side label also comes kada. After 2 years, same house, another Xerox copy. And the same diagram not possible kada. So 2 years, 3 years after, husband is so and so reason, he came to work little bit late to home. Actual daily come timing 8 p.m. 9 p.m. But that day 11:30, 12 happened. We are not entering into home also. Just door opens kada. What is the time? Door, even not entering into hall also. Future, ide jarigedi. So why husband is trying to say some answer, but madam never going to convincing. A common thing. If they convince it, they are not become as a wife. The discussion going on, oh, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It goes to peak level. Madam going to madam room, sir going to sir room. The common thing. After 2 days, 3 days, again they are going to realizing and talking are the secondary thing. But that minute I think this is happens. Next, both are fully egoist. Wife is egoist too, husband is also fully egoist. Today started this quarrel between these two. What are the differences started today, these two? The day to day, what happens, sir? Increasing, like going to the next level, next level, next level. Oh, 1 year after it goes to, what is that? So the third scenario, what happens there? And another 2 years after, this is matter. I already breakup party also completed. Both are shifted to the different houses also. So this scenario 1, sir. This is scenario 2, and this is scenario 3. Madams, first you only. The 3 diagrams, what you identified? What are the point you identified in the 3 diagrams? First diagram, both are in same room, same plate. Second diagram, different places. Same house or different house? Same house, but rooms are different. Third diagram, as that is separate 2 BHK, this is separate 2 BHK. Maybe apartments also different. That is Sairam apartments, this is Shivram apartments. Boys, these 3 diagrams, so current explanations, any matching? First diagram is called as inline CSS, this one. So newly married is HTML and CSS. Second diagram is internal CSS. After couple of years of marriage, or 5 years or 6 years. And then third diagram is the external CSS. Similar thing, that's one. So first diagram, HTML, CSS, both in the same tag, same line. Second diagram, same program, but different places. Head section and body section. Means master bedroom 1 to master bedroom 2. 2 separate rooms. Third diagram, files also changed. In the sense, apartments changing and flats also changing. Maybe areas also changing. After breakup, madam going to madam own business or going to, well, next. But once first breakup is a beginning to the next connection kada. So nowadays our movie stories also like this only. This is our internal, external, and inline. If you have programmatically any problem to understand, because this diagram is the example for that one. But right now we are at the this diagram, third diagram. This is HTML file and this is the CSS file. Both we have to say with the separate names. A.html, suppose, and this is B.css. Extension also changing. And these two files we have to link up also by using the link tag. Recently I explained that tag. Link 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 tag for setting up the logos to something I explained. That tag is required. So difference understand that programmatically inline and internal and external. Now comes to the program. Definition, I think these ones are programmatically. HTML tags are separated, CSS code separated in the different programs. And where we have to save these two files are, generally both are saved in the same folder only. Same folder. Folder same, but files are different. Why folder same, sir? If you break up any number of things, all should be present on the earth only. The earth is nothing but an project only. You should not go for out of the project. Compulsory, you have to place all the files inside the project. A project is nothing but an same folder generally. First of all, I'm explaining a small sentence here. Internal to external comparison. So externals are used for global styles. Externals are used for the global styles. What is the meaning of global styles, sir? Applying for the whole application. Global styles in the sense, all over the application or all over the projects we can apply. Global styles is nothing but then we can use all over the application. That is the meaning. Next one. HTML file and CSS file both should be maintained. Both should be maintained within the same folder. Both should be maintained within the same folder. So this is the basic information about the external CSS. Now I'm showing a small diagram here. In the diagram, we'll get the more information. So see the picture. This is our external CSS. A file I'm showing as a box. And next, this is our HTML file. HTML file 1, HTML file 2, and HTML file 3. And all these are placed inside one main project, that is this one. Circle is your website, your application, sir. Black color boxes all are the HTML files. So red color box is the CSS file. Imagine like that. Names I'm mentioning, that's not a problem. This is HTML file. And this is CSS file. So CSS file you are showing in red color, really file available in red color, sir. But don't think that much of geniusly here. A CSS and a highlightation purpose, I changed the color. That's all. But now these all HTML files, they're accessing the same CSS file. Arrow direction observer, sir. Black boxes are using the red box, but red box are not using the black boxes. Arrow key direction, one-way arrow. So all three HTML files, they are utilizing the same CSS. But what are the styles you define here? But these styles applying on three HTML files are not. But now it is a local, personal, or global. Global, that is the meaning. So the styles are the global, used by any HTML file. But how this one link up is going on, sir? For that link tag we are using. For linking of that CSS files, we are using the link tag. Every program inside, we have to write the link tag. Compulsory, sir. Every program inside. But suppose when you are practicing the C programs or core Java programs, in every program top hash include import steps you are writing. And every program you have to repeat compulsory. Like that, this is also repeating compulsory. The picture, sir. Next, what is the name of this CSS file, sir? Your interest, you can take any name. Example 1, example 2, my CSS, your CSS, test.demo, sample, any name, okay, no problem. But extension must be CSS. Name of the file as a developer, your choice, sir. But extension of the file is compulsory CSS. HTML files, how to save, we know very well. That's why I'm not touching that point. Next, while developing of the CSS, is there any guidelines to follow, sir? Yes, two guidelines compulsory, two rules compulsory. What are the guidelines or rules, sir? Point number 1 is we can't use any HTML tags or HTML code in CSS file. No HTML code. Daily we are writing the H1 hello, H1 close, label tag, paragraph tag, anchor tag, image tags we are writing. Like that, we can't write any HTML code in the CSS. Means, or is it HTML code or not? These lines is CSS not accepted. These all lines are invalid for the CSS point of view. So that is the first guideline. Next, the second guideline, sir. But at least can I use the style tag, sir? Last example, all styles we defined inside the style tag. So can I use the style tag at least, sir? No. Style tag also not allowed. But we are writing CSS styles only, yes, sir. Even it's CSS styles, but style tag not accepted. So even no style tag. Regular HTML code not accepted, and yesterday's discussion style tag is also not accepted. Then what we can do in CSS inside, sir? We have to define only curly bracket sets only. Curly bracket to curly bracket available, that only allowed, sir. What is this one? Style. That is called as the style. And these are all called as the so-and-so tags related styles. These only allowed. Except these things, it's not allowing anything. So it allows only defining styles. It allows only defining styles. These are the some guidelines we should follow while working with the CSS. If I'm not followed these guidelines, what happens? Nothing happens. Your program skipped. You're just skipping your program and not showing any output. Simple thing. So now we are going to developing the program as per this diagram, as it is linked. Now see the example. I'm showing example, sir. Just before going to example, lastly add the syntax also for your, this is the only syntax we have to write. No tag names, no data, no something. Just define the style and write the settings. Only this type of things only we have to place in the external CSS. Now, how to design the CSS files, sir? HTML files, and we know, sir, daily we are creating file menu, new HTML, file menu, new HTML. Then what about the CSS, sir? We have to use the special option. I'll show that. First, design the external CSS. For that, what to do, sir? Go to the file menu, new, others. Daily, I'm taking this option, sir. HTML code is comes. But here we have to develop the HTML code. But before HTML, write the CSS. So file menu, new option, go to others. Because in this list, we don't have any CSS option. HTML available, C program available, Java program, Perl available. 4-5 options it listing. Balance options, go to the others. We'll get the so many list. And here we have CSS. Select this one. You will get a blank file. An empty file is created. No coding, sir. But when I take the HTML, some 5 to 6 tags are comes automatically. The HTML, some default coding is comes. But CSS empty file is comes. In this empty file, define your styles. H1, directly select us. H1, color, green. Just close. I define H1 tag as a green color. Like that. H2 tag, sir. Color followed by hot pink. All H2 tags are comes with the hot pink, and all H1 tags are comes with the green color. And this is it a style or not? This one is style or not? Yes. So I'm following the guideline. I'm writing only styles. What I said the guidelines for you, sir. H1, hello. This one, the first guideline I said, don't do this. Don't do this one. Second one, sir. Style. And with our previous experience, previous program experience, maybe you are trying to write like this. Don't do this mistake also. Both are wrongs. Both are wrong, and your program not executing, and you are not getting any errors. HTML, CSS, 99%, it's not showing the errors, even if you write the program badly. Remove these things and remove this one. Typing completed, yes, 2 selectors I created, 2 styles. Then go for file menu, save option. HTML 2 PM folder. Comes down, choose your name. Any name okay. So I'm going to preferring to use styles.css. The name of the file I'm using here, styles.css. I'm not interested styles, sir. Okay. Ganesh.css. Okay, Ganesh Visarjan.css. No problem. Next to chicken.css, mutton.css, vegetarians, gobi.css. Anything okay. So I'm going to taking styles.css, sir. The folder is 2 PM. Don't forget that. Save. Done. Program saved or not, how we can know, sir? At the top of the screen, you can identify that one, sir. e:/html2pm/styles.css. This is the location of the file. So external CSS developmentation completed. Go to any of the HTML file, access these styles. Simple thing. So back to my program, sir, HTML program. This I'm removing. Linking. Link followed by rel equals to style sheet. Same tag is second time we are using for the second purpose. So last 5 examples onwards, we are using the link tag for setting of the icon. Now I'm using the same link tag for linking of style sheets, external style sheets. Next, followed by href equals to write your CSS file address. Actually, both are in the same location, sir. So you can write styles.css and close this. 2 times I'm using link tag for 2 purposes. First purpose, logo continues. Second purpose is linking your current program to external CSS. This is a linking step. Maybe somebody, they have the doubt, sir. Sir, I have 2-3 external CSS, but how to link up the 2-3 files, sir? Nothing problem. Repeat the same line, second time, third line. mystyles.css, mystyles2.css, mystyles3.css. Any number of CSS files we can link up, and all the styles are applying to your program. No problem. The linking the multiple files to the same program. Just a small comparison. While developing of your programming languages, hash include, hash include, hash include. 3-4 times you are writing import, 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 import. Now, how many header files you want to use? That number of hash includes. How many packages you want to call it? That number of importing steps. How many CSS files you want to use? That number of times linking step. Next comes to the body. External styles. I'm removing all these things. Oh, some H1 tags, some H2 tags I'm taking, sir. 3 H1 tags and 2 H2 tags. But as per the external styles, this output is comes. Now go on check once. This is 13th example output. 3 green color and 2 are the hot pink. Why that color only it will come, sir? And your code is the reason. Next, a small question come doubts are here. Example 13.html current program, and another one is the styles.css. But I have total 2 files. But which file I have to run in these 2? HTML file I have to execute or CSS file I have to execute? We should run always HTML file only. Lifelong we are able to run HTML file only. CSS file don't try to execute anytime. 100% don't try to run the CSS file. Why, sir? It's not possible. Example, can you run the header files in C language? std.io.h, con.io.h. Open that program, run directly. Anybody? C language students, possible? Can you run the packages directly? No, sir. Like that, here also we can't run the CSS file. Suppose, if I run the CSS file, what happens, sir? Something miracle happens. Interview questions, sir, then only I'm explaining specially point. 2 questions available here. So question number 1 is, I'm typing your questions also here. So first question, can we run external CSS file? This is the question number 1. Can we run the external CSS file? And obviously answer is no, we can't. One question. Second question, continuation. What happened? What happens if I run external CSS directly? First question answer already okay, sir. No. But second question you are getting. If I run it external CSS, what happens? You said we can't run. Okay, that is clear. Forcibly I'm running. What happens? What is the reaction of the system? Errors, no chance, sir. So many times I said we are never getting errors. If you run directly CSS file, if you run directly anything, you are never getting errors, 99%. But what happens here, sir? External CSS inside, you typed some lines of code, na? That code displaying like as an output. What are the source code you developed? The source code displaying as it is in the output. Normally source code executed, output is comes. But here source code becomes as a output. So matter. So it shows the source code of CSS file in browser. This is the another question and answer. The second question, so many times they asked in interviews, sir. If I run CSS directly, what happens? If I run JavaScript directly, what happens? Can we run the JavaScript file or not? Similar type of questions. Same two questions comes with the JavaScript also. The CSS I said together, use the same place in JavaScript. Same answers are changing. JavaScript is a programming, like same as your C language Java. Variables, operators, if conditions, calculations, for loop, while loop, everything purely coding JavaScript. But the same two questions related to JavaScript. Can we run external JavaScript file? What happens if I run the external JavaScript file directly? Same answers. You can't run JavaScript files also. No chance. CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Ajax, React, Angular, and Node.js, and jQuery. These are the web technologies, right? For all these web technologies, if you want to run anything, basic HTML must matter. Without HTML, you can't run any of these programs. Not only these, sir. If you want to run your advanced Java program, sir, HTML support compulsory. Without HTML, even you can't run your servlet programs, your JSP programs. But without servlet, HTML works. That is the difference. I can run myself. I don't need your support. But if you want to run, my support required. So all web technologies, the center of the point is HTML. Matter. You are calling HTML program calling internally other web technology program. You can directly other web technologies programs executions, no. Forcibly if we did it, this is repeating. The programming languages say you will get the errors also. I'm showing that one, it happens or not, we can check it once. Go to the browser. Which program we executed? Example 13 program. So we got output here. Now similarly take the another tag e:/html2pm/styles.css. Press enter. What I'm running here? CSS file. Press enter. What it is showing? Your source code is displaying. It's not output. Internal, external CSS, how many lines you typed, that all lines as easily printing in the browser. The source code output. So question and answer clear. Next, one small testing program, sir. Testing program. This diagram I'm continuing. The example 13 over. Now this I'm going to taking one more program test.html. The applicable or not, we are just getting a proof. Other programs they can access or not. I'm just showing the proof. This is a small dummy HTML program. First I'm linking the file. Link really equals to style sheet. And I'm linking the external CSS file as style sheet we are writing. And what is the style sheet name, sir? As it is styles.css. And comes to the body, say, write some rough code. H1 apple and H2 mango. One H1 tag and one H2 tag. Save this program with a name, sir, test.html. Because testing purpose I'm developing, so test.html. Now go to the browser, run this program also. Exa test.html. This is the example 13.html, and this is the test.html. Both programs following the same colors or not, sir? That is called as global styles. The diagram following exactly observed. Styles we define here, and that is applying on this HTML, and that is applying on this HTML. Like that, any number of HTMLs you can apply. In future, if I make any changes, sir, I did any modifications in the external CSS. Future, I'm taking from some cyan. But which file is affecting? First HTML page, second HTML page. Both in the sense the whole application got affected. I did some changes in the external file. After changes, save this program. Directly go to the browser, just to refresh. And go to every page, just apply the refresh. Global styles, another proof or not. Once if you make the changes here, sir, these reflections are goes to all pages of the application. So lastly, one small conclusion, sir. Real-time applications in these three models, what we are using, sir. We completed three types of inline, internal, and external. In original projects, which one we have to follow, sir? Always follow the external. Real-time applications, original websites, mostly we are preferring to use the external. Inline, internal CSS, learning purpose, testing purpose, practicing purpose, okay. But not for the implementations. So practice with this one after getting of awareness and idea and shift to external. The only practicing stage, learning stage. Real assignments, real applications, you should use always external. 90% we are using externals only, sir. 10% chances only to use this. 90% of applications running on this one. Reason, sir? Any specific reason? Global. Because once if we define, sir, the same style we can use all over the project. Code reducing, complexity is also reducing. Once defined, use everywhere in the project. Complexity of the code reducing, sir, time saving operations. Next, maybe somebody they have the doubt. Sir, you explained the three models in the three separate programs. Is there any chance to use all the things in the same program, sir? Your interest, sir. Your wish. You require any mocktails and cocktail style of mixing of all the things. This is also accepting, no problem. And a cold drinks available together, like that, mix it all the things and write it. Which one is affecting finally, sir? And it depends upon your applying style. If I applied the three styles in the program, sir, inline CSS finally affected. If I apply all the three styles at the time, inline CSS affected. Reason, sir? External, internal, inline. Three I applied on the same tag, but final outline CSS only. Reason? We can guess easily. Try. Because that is first model, sir. Huh? No. First model, second model as a subject not available, sir. It's only for our explanations purpose only. Final effect is goes to inline CSS only. Special reason available, sir. The general knowledge point only. Subject knowledge not required for this one. If you use the small brain, sir, will get easily answered. Huh? It is inside. Huh? Same line. Same line. Okay. Inline CSS. I am the HTML tag. Inline CSS available here. Internal CSS available here. External CSS outside. But whose impact is available on me? This is only. But one wife and husband, three kids available, sir. Suppose three kids and one wife and husband. One kid is staying in the abroad, doing off job. One kid is studying the BTech in other states, other college. One kid is always staying along with his parents. But which kid is more bonding to parents? Abroad. Funny, small thing. మన movies మన Prakash Raju, their wife, three kids, one brother, all three brothers only. The last brother, our hero. A third kid is there, na, our hero. First brother settled in the US. Second brother settled in India somewhere. The third, mana hero, sir. Hero always staying with the parents. But parents' problems, parents' requirements, who knows very well? Obviously hero, because he is always staying with the family also. So many cinema stories are available like this. So inline CSS more impacting on the tag because it's just available here only. Inline is dominating the internal, inline is dominating the external. Inline is the more bonding with the HTML tags. A more bonding is always more impact. So this I'm going to showing as a small question and answer as well as the guideline also, sir. So if I implement three models, inline, internal and external, on same tag, which style got applied? Which style got applied? This is the question. Answer we already revealed. So inline is applying. We need proof, sir. Write a small testing program. Programmatical also I'm showing that one. See that. Last external CSS I'm continuing. Because we have to apply the three models here. Instead of writing another CSS, existing CSS I'm calling again. Styles.css. Now back to program. So what is this one? This one, what is this? Internal styles. Sirs and madams, When I'm asking the question, give the responses. Don't sit lazily. Huh? So much of lazily sitting. Try to avoid and give the response because we are human beings, kada. Not this one and not this one also, right? We have mouth, we have brain, but this doesn't have anything. A table, you also say, might sit like that only. Hmm? Girls could is something betterly giving compared to you. Ah. Ah. Hmm. So try to respond the questions. That is very useful for you. Subject to brushing up on what. If you're silently sitting, sir, I'm good explaining. 1.5 hours after 30 points I explained, 5 to 10 points you are remembering. Guarantee. I'll give the bond paper also. Reason, sir, when you are sitting silently like this, sir, 30, 20 minutes to 30 minutes after, your brain goes to rest position. When it is entering to rest position, my all words, it's not going to writing. The practical thing. You are traveling on the bike, you are driving the bike. 1 hour, 2 hours completed, sir. Still, you are going to traveling the bike. The same, imagine in the bus, one Volvo bus, you are going to traveling. Driver something, you are just sitting on the your chair. 1 hour first actively available, but you are seeing like this also, whole city, right? A 1 hour, 1.5 hours after what happens? But 2 hours after? Why, sir? But when you are driving the bike, you are not getting that one. Ga? But when you are traveling in the bus, you are getting. Reason? When you are driving in the bike, you are full in active mode. Your hands are active, your brains active, your eyes also active, your legs also active. And when you are going to sitting in the chair, movement ಇದೆ. And moreover, ಇದು afternoon 2 o'clock time. Full swing time this one. 1:30 full batting. Batting after you are coming and sitting here. In front of me. Ah, ah, ah. So then all I'm continuously asking the points of questions. That is just wake up of for you. You are in the attention, my points registering the brain. You are not in the attention. 30 points if I explain, 10 to 15 your brain receiving. Balance 15 points, no chance at all to receive your brain. That guarantees sir. You also know, so I don't need to say that one. So try to responsive. When you are trying to attempting the answers, sir, automatically your body comes to attention. Got it, almost, madam. Reached, madam. Himalaya edges reached. Now I disturbed together. She came back and murdered. Like that, so many boys also available here. So what is this one? External styles. Here also I'm writing H1 tag because sorry, internal style. Here also I'm writing H1 tag. External style inside we already defined a H1 with some green color. And here I'm going to displaying this H1 with some red color. Red. Next, this is H1, sir. Step by step I'm showing here. First remove this line. Just remove this line. Run the balance program. But now this heading is comes with which color? Black. Why? Already we linked it to external file. Kada? External file we linked it, sir, here. What is this line? Linking of external. External inside H1 definition is there or not? Yes, that color is impacted. Demo on 3 styles. We have only one style. That style blindly applied. Now introduce the second style. Now in our program, how many styles we have? Two, internal available, external available. Both styles I defined the H1 tag only. But one is the green color, one is the red color. So see the output, which color it will comes. Red color, the common. Because compared to US staying person, India staying person, something better bonding than the US student, US kid. Next, take the style equals to color blue. So H1 we applied the three colors, green, red and blue. But final output comes to blue. That is what we discussed theoretically also. But if you want to get something better reference, write one more here. Demo on two styles. Because here internal not available. Observe, this tag is affected to external and internal only. Inline missing, sorry. And the third, this tag inline is available, internal available and external also available. So now demo on two styles comes with red color and demo on three styles comes with blue color. So tag to CSS distance, it is impacting to applying of the styles. So far away, sir, lately applying. Something nearest, sir, medium level applying. Very nearest, sir, immediately affecting. Point understand? If you apply the three styles in the same program or in the same tag, final output is comes with inline only. By chance, inline not available, internal. Internal also not available, external. CSS implementation models covers over how many places we can write the CSS, that all the points I shown here. Next, so CSS basic awareness, we got it. Continuing to get the more awareness. What you are continuing, sir? I'm going to introducing the CSS properties also. Now we already started together. We'll continue some more examples on this one. We'll get some better practicing and better awareness. Up to now, I completed which places we can define the CSS. Places I covered. And now I'm going to introducing the properties of the CSS. So many CSS properties available, sir. For awareness of 5 to 6, I'm going to explaining now. And some different settings. CSS properties, nothing but an CSS attributes, nothing but an CSS settings. So what is the first property, sir? Last three examples, what we used, that only I'm explaining. Color. Last three examples, I used the color. But without knowledge, we directly used it, sir. Now we are discussing clearly about that one. Once again, repeating what I'm going to explaining. I'm going to starting the CSS properties, nothing but then CSS settings. One by one setting, one by one property, we are going to discussing for getting of practicing. So color, what is this color, sir? It's a CSS property. We can also say as a CSS attribute, sir. What is the purpose of this property, sir? This property used to change the color of text. This property used to change the color of text as well as the data. Sometimes we are calling data and sometimes we are calling the text. So both I mentioned, sir, here. It is just for your easy understandability to change the text color. This text color programmatically is called as foreground color. This text color, programmatically it is called as the foreground color. The technical pronunciation, sir, is just a simple pronunciation. So which tag color we can change this one, sir? For any HTML tag, sir. Any HTML tag. 22 tags completed. Future we are going to discussing more tags. So completed tag or upcoming tags, whatever it may be. For any tag color, we can change this one. That continue in the line, sir. Yes. To change the color of the text. And second point, write like this. So this we can use with any HTML tag. This we can use with any HTML tag. Heading tags, paragraphs, formatting tags, label tag, span tag, whatever it may be, anything. Anchor tags also we can use, image tags also we can use. And what about the syntax, sir? This is syntax. Color followed by, write your color specification. Color, colon, color specification. Which color you want to apply, write that color. How many colors we can write it, sir? How many colors you know, write any of those. Maybe you know 50 colors, roughly 50. That also doubt. Okay, 60 colors you know, sir. In 60 colors, which is your favorite color use? In real life, some color pronunciations we are using as yellow, light yellow, green yellow, lemon yellow, blue, sky blue, sea blue, something. Write everything. Spelling should be proper. Write any color, but spelling should be proper. By chance, browser spelling not understanding, sir. Default black color, evergreen standard color. Black it will comes. So this is color specification. Next one. But this is text color. Foreground color we are changing. But can I change the background color, sir? Yes, sir. Where the foreground is available, generally background also compulsory. Further background color also we have one property. Background hyphen color. It's also CSS property. And use it to change the background color. Use it to change the background color of HTML tag. Directly I use it the background, sir, because this is very popular pronunciation even in our real life. We know already the word and it, just I directly use it. So currently, what is the background color of our tags, sir? White is the background color. Your last 13 examples, every tag background white color is available. No, na? You see that? Text color red, but background color still white. Here blue color, data color, but background color is white. A white I don't like, sir. Okay, you can change that white to your interested color by using this one. So this also can we apply for any tag, sir? Yes, sir. First time we are using this sentence we are writing, sir. Further, I'm not using that line. You can follow yourself. So we can use this tag also with any HTML tag. The syntax comes like this. Background hyphen color colon. Once again, color specification. Which color you are expecting, write the color specification here. So two properties I explained theoretically. I want to implement these two. After implementing these two, some more properties I'll explain. Now generally Maybe you have the doubt to hear one. Sir, how to write the colors? Color spelling or color something or sir. Basically, we can specify the colors in three patterns in CSS. The color specifications, three models available. One is this one. We directly write it the red, that is one option. Second option, in place of color name, we can use color mixer also. Mana Preeti mixi, butterfly mixi, prestige mixi available. Like that, color mixi also available. Where it is available, sir? In Amirpeta center available, that one. Hmm? Color mixer available, sir. It is mixing some colors. Some new shade is going to producing. That new shade is displaying in your output also. The preparing of your own shades. Possible, sir. We know, sir, real life also we are doing this one at the time of Rangoli time. January 1st to Sankranti festival. In front of our door, we are writing some Rangoli. At the time, some color shortage available. Rangoli not completed, but someone I need some colors. Already it's night 11:30, December 31st night. Shops not available. What to do generally? Existing colors available. Na? Take some small quantities into one bowl, mix it. What happens? A new shade is forming. Compulsory. Two, three colors if you take into one bowl and mix that one, compulsory one new shade is producing. Compulsory, sir. You know the girls very well. No boys and no, sir. So color mixer is available like that. Third option, sir. Color constants also available. But for every color, one code is already HTML generated. Like as would Hyderabad 040. Any idea? Hyderabad is 040. Suppose in Bangalore, sir, 080. No idea now. What is this? Huh? STD codes. For every city, one STD code available. City name, STD code. Real life, we are using 040, na Hyderabad. Real life, Hyderabad. But in telephone terminology, what you are using? 040. Then Hyderabad, I can't type together when dialing the number. Hyderabad -223366 dial. No, sir. In place of Hyderabad, you have to type the 040. So for all over our India, for every city, one STD code is available. Like that, for every color, one code is available. The codes programmatically it is called as constants. Color constants. Fixed, sir. They just given already. We have to by heart it and use it only. Can you change these codes if you doesn't likes? Suppose you doesn't likes the 040. Can you change it? No, sir. If you want to change it, a total telephone software we have to change. That is the thing. So every city is represented with one code. Like that, every color is represented with one code. Like that, how many colors available? That number of codes are available. I'm just typing roughly, sir. Hash FF0000. What is this one, sir? Red color code. Hash FF40. So it's a color code of the red. Sir, you know, sir, you are directly typing, but we don't know, sir, how, sir. I'll explain some tricks for those. Suppose I want to get the blue color, sir. Blue color, I want to write it, sir. What to do, sir? Hash 0000FF. This is representing the blue color. Next, similarly, green also. Green. What is the code of this one, sir? Same. Hash 00FF00. So like that, for every color, one constant, ready-made constant available. You just recognize or identify this constant and apply in your program. So color spelling writing, one style. Color code writing, one style. Third style, mixing of the colors. Three patterns available total. Third style, we don't know, sir. I'll write it here. See that. We can specify colors. in three ways. In three ways. Those are first option, color names. Directly color names, sir. Red, green, or blue, write the spellings directly. So yellow, black, brown, pink, cyan, purple, lavender, whatever it may be. The one model to specify the colors. And the second model to specify the colors are RGB composite. The second model to specify the colors is RGB. Mixer I said kada, RGB mixer is available. RGB combination. So how to specify this RGB combination, sir? By using a predefined function RGB. So if you want to specify the color mixer, we have to use one CSS predefined function, sir. The function name is the RGB. Predefined, remember that it's not my own. Is it functional, sir? Yes. How you know that, sir? I think you also identified that one, sir. The last brackets available, observed. Generally, open bracket to closing bracket available. It's not nothing but a function representation. So who developed this one, sir? It's a predefined function of the CSS. Then how to use? I'm showing. See that. Syntax comes like this. RGB of first one, write the red color percentage. How much color you want to take the red? Write the red color quantity first. Next, same order follows are RGB, red, green, blue combination. Next, write the green color quantity, how much you require. Next, write the blue color quantity. Red to green spellings, sir. We don't need the spellings. In these three places, which color, how much quantity you want to mix up, that quantities we have to write. Suppose, mana cooking channels available. Cooking channels. Take a 2 tablespoons of pepper. Take a 1 tablespoon of the salt. Take a 5 tablespoons of the oil. Right now, like that. How many tablespoons red color you required? How many tablespoons green color you required? How many tablespoons blue color you required? That much of quantities taking into a bowl. Mixing that one. Who is mixing, sir? RGB mixer is mixing that one. Which shade is comes finally? That one displaying on your web page. But when I'm writing these quantities, so limits available, sir. Can I take the unlimited colors, sir? No, sir. Limit available. Minimum quantity, maximum quantity. Can I take the 20 tablespoons of the salt while cooking of any curry? Such a. If you take the 20 tablespoons of the salt in the curry or biryani, sir. What is that? Sea, oceans, water available, na? Same taste comes your biryani also. Can I take the 35 tablespoons of the mirchi powder? Running. Pargo. Daud. Huh? For every item, we have some limits available, right? As per your expected taste, half spoon or 1 spoon or 2 spoons. And then unlimited spoons, we can't use anything, sir. So here also for every color, minimum limit available, maximum limit available. But we don't know that, sir. Mehuna, Salman Khan. The minimum value is 0, sir. Every color, minimum value is 0. And every color, maximum value is 255. So the color quantities range between the 0 to 255. Should not go for out of this range. If I go for out of this range, sir, no idea which color it will comes. So red value between 0 to 255. Green value also between 0 to 255. Blue value is also between the 0 to 255. Take that one, sir, mix it, some variety shades are comes. Third one, no, hexadecimal. Third one is color constants. The third one is color constants. So CSS providing some predefined constants for every color. It's all predefined, sir, and coming from the CSS. But if I'm not using this one, sir, somebody using a question, sir, why FF only you are using, sir? Generally chances are available, sir. Then only I said it is a predefined constant, not my personal. Hyderabad STD code Y040 ante how I can answer, sir, that one? I also read that information in telephone dictionary. I am sharing to you. That's all. And these are the examples for that one, sir. Some colors I already typed for you. So red, blue, green, like this. See this one. Suppose black color, sir. Just an idea. All zeros is black color, sir. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is representing the black. Or white, sir. Higher bound white, lower bound black. All F's. FF, FF, FF. Sir, you are always using the 6 letters only, sir. A constant designed like that, sir. 6 letters also, it's not my personal. They defined the predefined, already developed. I'm just sharing to you, that's all. If I write the 5 only, sir, your expected color doesn't come, so different color it will comes. If I type the 7 digits, sir, different color it will comes. 6 digits, if you write it as per the chart, you will get the output. A color chart is there already. As per the chart, we'll get the output. These are the 3 ways to specify the colors in our web pages generally. Last point, sir. But the 3 models, which is the mostly used model, sir? Last one. Color constant is mostly used. This is the mostly used model in our web applications. So 2 properties I covered theoretically, and how to write the colors in our CSS I mentioned here. Anybody you have any doubt, sir? How many colors total system supporting, sir? How many colors we have, sir, total? Any questions like this? 100 colors, sir, 200 colors, sir, 300 colors, sir? How many color names you know? If it are 20, 30, if you are using, sir, application getting boring colors, we need different shades. Different shades and names, we generally no idea. Then only constants we are going to prefer. So how to remember the codes, and I'll explain some tricks, sir. Normally, grinding only, masala grinding only, but we don't need to go for that one. Trick available, I'll explain that one. So how many colors you are expecting our CSS or web pages are supporting? 100, 1000, 3000, 30,000, 3 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 3. Our CSS, especially our web pages, are supports the 16 million colors. Our web pages, our CSS are supports the 16 million colors, sir. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 millions of colors available in our programming. But ఈ 16 millions of colors names possible generally no, then only codes. So then only the code system why we are going to preferring and why they introduces that one. For every variety shade, one serial number allocated. A serial number say we are preferring to use in the colors. So remember 16 million colors our web pages are supported. It's not jokes, sir. It's a real. Mostly we are expecting 3 colors, so 7 colors, so 16 colors, I think. 16 million colors. Okay, example tomorrow I'll show that one. Thank you all. వెబ్సైట్ లో చూసారు అలా పోనీ మనం ప్రాథమిక ఛాన్స్ ఉంటే ఎవరో వాడేవాళ్ళు కదా ఖచ్చితంగా డెస్క్టాప్ అది వెబ్ పేజ్ కాదు కదా HTML ప్రోగ్రామ్ కాదు సి ప్రోగ్రామ్ HTML ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ పేరు ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేస్తే కనీసం ఎవరో ఒక వెబ్సైట్ అలా చేసి ఉండేది కదా ఛాన్స్ ఉంటే వెబ్సైట్ చేసి ఉండేది నేను ఖచ్చితంగా చూపించుండేవాడిని ఎక్కడ ఏ వెబ్సైట్ కూడా మనం ఎక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేసేది కదా ఒకటే లైన్ వస్తుంది మన వెబ్ పేజ్ అంటే ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి ఇది లైన్స్ అయినా రాసుకోవచ్చు అక్కడ టైప్ డిస్ప్లే చేసేది ఒక లైన్ ప్రింట్ చేసేసరికి గ్యాప్ అయిపోయింది ఎక్కడ పెట్టాలి ఛాన్స్ లేదు ఏ వెబ్సైట్ కాబట్టి వాళ్ళు చేయలేదు కాబట్టి నేను రాస్తే ఇంటర్నెట్ రాస్తే లైన్ లైన్ రాసుకోవాలి జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ CSS ఆల్రెడీ అయిపోయింది కదా మళ్ళీ CSS కోసం చేస్తుంది కదా అది అలా చాలా
సార్ అది గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ కోడ్ చెప్తా HTML కదా ట్యాగ్ పక్కన టైప్ చేసి ఏం చేస్తారు CSS అయితే ఇక్కడ స్టైల్ అని వస్తుంది స్టైల్ తర్వాత ఇక్కడ రాసి డైరెక్ట్లీ రాసేవాళ్ళు